Very true. Very true. We'll see if we'll see an entrance here. If he doesn't,
if you're a king, do you want to swim into your castle?
Yeah, very true. You certainly don't.
You don't want to be getting your little booties wet.
Is that what the alpacas here as well?
Yeah, he's Ilka. You notice this sign as well. I'm not going to read it out for you, but if you notice that sign, you know what it means.
We have a winner. Hey guys, welcome back. This is the video that most of you have been waiting for. This is the sandcastle building competition. We took 6 people from our community and asked them to build the best sandcastle they could do. Rue, GFA and myself, Mav, all commentated on the video whilst they were building, so it might sound a bit messy. We tried our best not to cut people up and that didn't go very well. 30 minutes of building, some people did very well, some people didn't do very well. You're about to see what we were thinking as you were building and what went wrong as you were building. Thank you. Hope you enjoy. Who's this down here?
2 people are going for a dig strategy.
Danny,
I'm
very excited to see what Danny builds here. I mean, everyone's off, and Car and Muffin are still looking in their chests. Car is
clueless. He's trying to figure out which block is which.
Car has no idea. He didn't even know there's a saw in here. He's now hitting me.
Oh, Panda's building a moat around it.
I think Minnie over here has begun building her her foundations out of sandstone to give herself an example of what she would like to build. Quite artistic, which we expected from Minnie Muse due to her artistic tendencies. Whereas
you go. There you go.
I was going to say, whereas Panda has gone for a rectangle and a moat approach, which I'm quite liking the moat. I don't think anyone else is going to go for that, although there is already a moat around everyone else's island anyway.
Within the first 2 minutes of building, Lights is creating a little moat. Minnie Muse has still only just got her foundations down.
Oh, I'm starting to see minis take shape.
Yeah, Panda's gone for a very nice artistic moat rather than Lights. I don't know what Lights is doing as of yet. Danny, I have no fucking clue what is going on here. Danny's kind of, it looks like his 3-year-old brother has taken over the game and just connected mud to, I don't know, I'm going to move on.
Yes, I like this. Muffy is going for filling in the entire grid with smooth sandstone to make it look a bit nicer.
His might be the largest.
That's interesting.
And bear in mind, it's a sandcastle. I'm looking here again. I'm going to skip over Danny because I've got no idea what he's doing. I think Panda is also going for the sand as well. I hope he is. Let's have a look over here.
I think. So I don't know what Danny's doing. I think I think he's building a water fountain that's going to take you up into his base, but making it out of cobblestone. But hang on, did we even give them cobblestone?
He did. He mined it from his area, so I suppose that's okay.
Okay. I wonder what he's planning on doing.
He might be making a cobblestone foundation so he can stack the sand on top without it falling.
I mean,
but then he could have just used sandstone.
Bold strategy, Card. Let's hope it pays off.
Oh, Car's got an impressive entrance.
Oh, Car is right next to Lights over here. Lights is Lights
of Car's face.
Yeah, Lights has got a nice. He's attacking the camera.
Car's trying to follow a YouTube tutorial. Let's see how that pays off for him.
He's like a wild animal.
Muffin's paused to check his YouTube tutorial for a sandcastle.
Oh my god!
We're gonna go 3 blocks across.
Oh, we.
Minnie Muse has started to build her walls.
Panda's going for a striped pattern.
Lights is paused to look at his YouTube tutorial as well. Danny, I have no idea what is going on. We always
like it Lights at the moment.
We always knew that Danny was going to.
He's eccentric, right?
We always knew Danny was going to go at. You know, he's going to think and excuse this pun outside of the box.
Danny has now placed sand down onto his foundation, so I think he.
Here we go.
I think we're finally in business.
So Danny's going for the higher approach.
Muffin's not using his time wisely. He's still building the foundation, and he's not even halfway.
The thought
gonna have to
process that Muffin is going into.
Panda's getting some walls down, so we're starting to see the castle take shape. Minimuse is looking very impressive.
Real talk, Cars is looking quite nice, but I don't know what he's sort of going for. It looks more like a wooden shed. And I still can't get over his face either.
he looks like he's in constant pain.
Minimuse has just fallen off her roof.
Oh no. I have to say,
Are we going to see a death, do you reckon?
I think Danny he's currently at the highest height of everyone so far. I don't think anyone's built anything taller. So if he does fall, he's most at danger here.
But then he's also
Muffin
one of the
looks
most skilled builders that we have on our server. So maybe he knows exactly what he's
Very
got
true.
going on. I'm liking Lights' design.
I do really like Lights. I wish he used more of the grid though. He's missing out on about 5 or 6 blocks at the back, so it's going to be a bit of a small build. But maybe he's going for height rather than length.
So at the moment, my money is on Minnie to win because she's not just going for a square shape. She's actually removing the corners, and you can see some sort of design taking place. Whereas the other ones are very, very block shaped.
Yeah, I think we're going to see more of a temple design from Minimuse for sure. Much more of a temple design. We can already see the windows in shape here. Oh, I just picked up a block. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm concerned about Muffy. He's currently still building the floor. There's no structure yet, but maybe he's a late bloomer. Maybe he's a grower, not a shower. But we'll have to wait and see.
So everyone else is...
Who's your money on, Matt? Who you got your diamonds on?
I got my diamonds on Minimuse. I'm liking the temple approach. Lights is nice so far, but it's looking like many other buildings. Nothing breaks apart. It doesn't really look like a castle. It's built out of sand. Danny, I've lost interest if I'm brutally honest. The flying part puts me off, so I really hope he fills that in so we can't see the hole underneath.
I think you'll find he'll be having water coming down from the sides. That's what I think it will be.
You think?
Yeah, he's the only person who's gone for an elevated castle as well. So that
I'm
could
glad
be
he
some
has
bonus
because it's
points.
different.
Yeah.
And then who we got here? So we got Panda, who's
I do like Pandas because he's going for a pattern all along the floor. Yeah, sort of like a checkerboard pattern.
Ooh, with glowstone. Now that is fancy. And I have to say, we want to put our statues in somewhere. It's going to be somewhere fancy. I'm going to level with you guys. We've got just over 15 minutes left, and Muffy still hasn't built a floor. He's actually currently standing there with his hands out like a zombie, doing nothing.
Oh, he left and joined the game apparently. Muffin it's not looking good for Muffin so far. I think he has an intruder on his land. If you can get rid of that for me.
I think he'd be better off mining that coal and leaving the arena.
Whoa!
Minnie's built a flag, so she's the first one to use the wall in that way.
Me likey.
Oh.
Oh wow. Okay. The only issue is I think if we ever do something like this again, next time we need to block everyone else so they can't see others' designs, because we could see a copy from because that's what I would do. I would copy if I was in the game.
I like the 2 corner pieces on lights.
Yes, I was about to say that. Lights' design at the back is very nice. It looks like an actual sort of cathedral kind of look with the pillars at the back that are going to hopefully go up into sort of a spire shape, and then maybe even a rooftop.
Cars is looking very square.
And we're back to cars. Oh, hold on a second. Muffin has started. I will say Muffin is building next to my house outside of the arena, and his looks like a multi-story car park. So he might be going for a little miniature multi-story car park in here. Maybe saying that Muffin has only got one building style, and that's block. We're going to get a walk-in now into Danny's base. Oh, you can't get into Danny's base. I was going to do a walk-in, but we can't do so. So I'm going to pretend that I walked through. Oh, this is quite nice. Is this a throne? Okay, so this is obviously the back. I don't know who on earth would like to claim this abomination at the moment, but I'm hoping we see some kind of growth.
Danny's is the most unique, but I think he's going to run out of time before he can actually finish it.
Yeah, I think.
Whereas Lights has gone for a more simple build.
Yeah.
Lights has gone for a very sort of unique, but also, well, I say unique, a very unique build. I quite like it. It kind of reminds me of the spider machine in Wild Wild West.
Right now, the way I'm looking at it,
it's unique, but it's easy to build and put together. And also, he's going for the birch oak walkway, which matches the color of the sand. That looks quite nice.
I will say as well, as I'm walking in, I'm not liking how low the door is. That's one thing that I'm not a fan of, because it's quite low. I feel like I you know, if I can't jump, I don't want it, you know? And I can't jump.
Yeah. Mini muses and lights look the most like actual castles.
Yes.
Yes.
So let's have a little walk in.
We will say that Panda has begun to build castle walls now.
I have a feeling that this looks like somewhere. This looks like something where you would find a hidden treasure in that castle. If you go in here, this is looking like an Indiana Jones set inside a Mini-Muse's base. Back to Danny.
Who do you think has the most structurally realistic?
Most likely Mini-Muse, I think. Purely because or lights.
Or lights.
I think.
Yeah.
I think what puts me off is the entrance into Lights' base. In my opinion, I'm not a fan of the low hang-in. But looking at it from a front point of view like this,
I quite like the drawbridge.
I like it. Yeah, yeah. No, from this point of angle,
a makeshift drawbridge.
Yeah. If you come and join me down here, George. Very, very nice drawbridge. No, just for me, walk in as if you were someone approaching the castle.
Great, approaching the castle,
yeah.
And hit my head.
And that's the issue we have now. Let's take a short walk over here, GFH.
But then is that a defensive choice? Do you not want people to be able to get in easily?
No,
maybe
no tall people, so only I can go in.
Very sandcastle-y.
It's too square.
Very sandcastle-y.
Very blockish.
It does feel.
Which is what we asked for in the end of the day.
Yeah, it is very sandcastle-y. I will.
This is the most like a sandcastle, I will say.
I don't like the sandstone block, how it looks from the side, and he's opted to just completely use that, and it's not a very nice looking pattern.
Yeah, I will say this looks like something that I would build with like 1 hour of playtime.
This is something that I would build in 4 hours of playtime, so I can't really, dig on it too much. Day is getting old as we speak. We're gonna.
Mini-Muse has got a second flag, so it looks like she's basically done, and she's just adding finishing touches.
Although I would have preferred it if the flag was the other way. Maybe. Oh no, because I guess it's the wind. No, I'm wrong.
Well, it's following the wind.
Yeah. I'm not liking.
4 flags.
I'm not liking I'm really not liking Panda's design at this moment in time. It's symmetrical, which I like. He was the first person to do the wall over the lights.
Very top heavy.
But it is very top heavy. You're absolutely right. It's I do not know how this would play out in real life.
Also, how are you supposed to get in?
Very true. Very true. We'll see if we'll see an entrance here. If he doesn't,
if you're a king, do you want to swim into your castle?
Yeah, very true. You certainly don't.
You don't want to be getting your little booties wet.
Yeah.
I'm also again. This is the issue I really did not want to see from Panda. We're seeing a very unsymmetrical part on what is a very symmetrical building. We're seeing a nice entrance, but it's not symmetrical anymore. It's very nice and symmetrical, and he's realised that he's got 10 minutes left.
Lights and Mini look like they're almost finished, so they're just figuring out. Some little bits they can add.
I'm really digging this castle. I hope she gets rid of the mud. I hope she gets rid of the. What are we seeing here? We're seeing some walls go down.
I like that because she's using different coloured blocks to make it pop more.
Yeah.
Whereas if you look at the other ones, they're mostly sand.
Again, Lights, I'm liking the entrance. I just really wish he took down the middle bit. Maybe made it.
Yeah, I feel you there. And also, there's not much going on inside.
Yeah, well,
at the moment,
we're seeing that from a lot of them, really. Okay. Blackjack and hookers, a sign above the door is very nice. I'm liking this. Let's have a little walk in. Oh, you know what?
This is fancy.
Again, I can't jump. Okay. Oh,
it's good for defense. You can see who's at the door.
Give me I'll suck your dick. It's kind of a gas. I think we have a winner here.
Carl's using the quartz blocks as well. No, but nobody else has done that.
No.
Carl's also got a little bit of water in the corner. I don't know what it's for.
In case he gets.
He's got a little bathtub.
In case he gets thirsty. Oh, we got a nice entrance.
Well, we're seeing. Yes, we're seeing.
I actually quite like
I think
this.
We've still got.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the
He
inside.
dug out some ground at the back. So what do you think he's doing there?
Or this could be for farming area, or this could be for a little fishing village.
He's wasted a lot of time because he dug that out originally, and now he's filled it back in with dirt.
Yeah,
I think he needed the sandstone, if I'm honest. I think he needed the resources.
Yeah, that's very true,
He
actually.
didn't realise that he couldn't get more.
I'm not liking how there's different. It's not, you know, do you see what I mean? It's not the same material back here.
Yes, Danny has left a gap from a gap underneath, which I'm still not enjoying, and I have to say we've only got how long left on the clock?
We have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. We have to look. You know, we have to look at how it would look in real life, and this is just not possible. So unfortunately, you know, we're still not seeing an entrance yet on Panda's base. So that will lose him points.
We've seen the replicating of the flags. I'm not sure if he would have built that without Mini Muse's
input.
He has taken one block away to make it look a bit different.
But
I feel like that is the.
I think it looks better though. I think Mini Muse's looks better, if I'm honest, with the flags, because this one it doesn't look.
Who do you think has the best color scheme? Because I really like the orange and blue of Lights, yeah.
Yeah, Lights' colour scheme is pretty fire, I have to say.
To me, right now, it's going to be a toss-up between Mini Muse and Lights, I think.
Agreed.
I agree.
I mean, look at the design of...
Danny's been...
Look at the design of Mini Muse's...
It's very... Yeah, it's very...
I think if Danny had more time...
I would be very interested to see where Danny was going to take his... Oh, someone just burnt themselves, I think.
Minnie has decided to take down her dirt thing, which is good because that would have harmed her points, and she's made sure to get rid of that before at the last minute.
Yeah, I would like to see some more water in my opinion. I would like to see Lights' approach. See, I like Lights' drawbridge.
I like the waterfall coming out of the side of Minnie's because it looks like the water is coming from somewhere.
Yes. Yeah. Big eye. Oh yeah, and in the and it's coming out at the back as well.
Minnie's definitely has the best. It's definitely the best looking on the outside, 100%. There's no doubt about that.
Okay. Let's wait till the clock hits 4 minutes past, and then what we'll do is we'll send everyone out, and we'll get them to stand somewhere else, and then we'll have a little walk around. George, how about that?
Yeah. Where should we send them? Should we send them to the entrances?
Let's.
Should we ask them to go to the entrances, or should we just go join the chat?
I'll tell them to leave out this door here. Okay. Okay, time's up.
Time's up!
Here he comes running along with his little hands out.
Hey George,
Run,
imagine having to walk, huh? Right.
What a loser.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, I tried to go with a kind of temple-ish look. So you walk in here. There's some chandeliers here just for decoration. There was supposed to be pedestals here with armor stands and stuff for the different champions of the different games. And so there was also supposed to be a small table over here, but I didn't have enough time. And then if you go out here,
I like the chandeliers, definitely.
Chandeliers,
there was
touch.
there was gonna be a tree here growing out, and the grass was supposed to be more grown. And there was gonna be plants and everything over here. And then there was gonna be a sign here saying "In Memoriam to all the fallen heroes."
Okay.
Just for, purposes. And so
we noticed you spent a lot of time digging at the start.
Yeah.
Do you think you should have just built on the dirt, or
yeah,
how do you think you used your time?
I was just trying to replace everything here, but my game kept crashing. So yeah.
Did you turn off your texture packs?
Yeah, I turned off my texture packs and everything.
Fair enough. Whoa.
And then the roof here was stairs.
Yeah, nice.
There was gonna be a creeper face of red wool on the top, but yeah, that didn't turn out the way I wanted. And that's just about everything.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, Muffin. Thank you, Muffin.
The real question is, would you like to finish it, just to show us what you would have done? Well, I'll tell you what. We'll once we finish judging, we've announced a winner. We'll give everyone the opportunity. If they want to continue, they can just go ham and finish it off to make it look nice. Because even if yours isn't the winner, which we're going to have the temple, with the prizes in and the plaques, it still might be nice to have like a little village of everything that could have been.
Danny, you're up next.
Nice.
Oh, Danny. Just fly on over.
Imagine having to walk.
One thing I will say, Danny, is we really like the idea that you added a throne and a throne room.
Yes.
Yeah, and the design on the design on the inside of the throne room was very nice. It's just a shame about what this happened on the outside with the raised sort of floating effect, which I'm assuming is because you didn't finish what you were going for, or did you?
Oh no, I needed to add slabs, stairs, and basically other things to make it look more smooth than this.
Yeah.
So how do we get in, Danny?
Okay, well,
it's supposed to be floating.
Oh,
So
it is supposed to be floating.
That's like one thing, at least. Yeah, it's supposed to be floating.
Okay.
Oh, did you just think it was like I just didn't get time to like put in sand under it?
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to be floating.
Well, okay, but I will say I would love to see you build this in real life.
I'm not opposed to the floating effect, but I would have preferred if it was made of sandstone or wall.
Yeah,
because it looks like a temporary foundation.
Oh no, I did want to do a stone, but I didn't have enough coal.
Okay, so let's see. How do we get in?
You have creative mode. You just can fly up.
But how are you supposed to get in? Is it supposed to be stairs going up, or is this the entrance?
Okay, there we go. Fair enough.
If you were going to go for a waterfall entrance.
It's marble. There you go. Look, there you go. So
okay.
It's self-building and self-destructing. So then here, just the entrance hallway. It's supposed to look like basically an old sort of Egyptian sort of ruin type thing. So like the roof that's sort of fallen in, the sand that's fallen in from like years of basically being in a desert, and then down here is where the sort of difference happened, where half of it got raised into the sky and half of it didn't, and then into the throne room. So I had all the lighting under the carpet.
Yeah, I like that. I didn't know you could do that. I'm a massive fan.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Well, I always had my lights. If you go like the entrance of my base, like with the forest and the mushrooms and that, you won't see a single torch because all the lights are hidden under bushes.
I like that.
Under slabs and under other things. So
You
out
definitely-
in the hole, the gap there, the like crater, there is no lights, or no torches that you can see, but there is light. So if it got to night time, it's all lit up, so you can still see it, but you don't see any torches. Those torches are ugly as hell.
Okay, well,
Also, you get bonus points for the throne for sure.
Throne.
And I do like the design
like
of this. The walls. There's pillars in the corners. I like that. I have to say. So yeah.
I'm very excited for this.
Right,
I'm very
big
excited for this one, Panda. We'll meet you at the front, yeah?
Don't be excited. I'm here. I jumped over.
Yeah. Oh, you're at the entrance.
To the front of,
One thing I will say, Panda, is if I'm a king and this is my castle, do you expect me to swim into my castle?
That is one thing that we have all been discussing.
It's to stop mobs. All you have to do is just jump.
But if I'm a king...
Okay, true. It is within jumping distance. Yeah, good point.
I'm the king of Minecraft, not the king of parkour. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
If you fall, then you're not worth to join the castle,
There have been some very lazy kings over the ages.
I can't imagine.
Jump.
Yeah, I can't imagine Henry VIII jumping this with his 8 wives. But okay, that's fine. Okay, fair enough. So this is the entrance. I'm gonna assume.
Basically, I thought that I could do full glowstone around the edges, then realised my maths off with the whole, you can see the whole base just slouched, but oh well, it looks better, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
But I like the moat you made around the outside.
On the inside, I thought I'd make it more spacious, so under each carpet is glowstone, and I've also got loads of lights to make it look much bigger.
Lit in here as
I will say as well, your castle is definitely the most defendable.
Yes.
Because they have to swim across and also get through the walls or over the walls.
I will say, in my opinion, there is a lot of torches.
Well, it's a big space to want any mobs to spawn.
Okay. So you've gone for a very defensive approach, huh?
Yeah.
Can you,
so each pillar is
easy
so you can't get shot.
George.
I wanted to kill those mobs before they start killing everyone.
So welcome.
Okay.
So
Bob the builder. Come
on. Yeah. So let's see. I was going for a classic sandcastle look for the base. You have the water around it that's coming out from the castle as a little detail. You have the flags. If I had a little bit more time, I would have done the walls much higher. Because when 10 minutes had gone, I hadn't done much except the walls. So then I just
note that, yeah. Oh, you've just changed skins to me. Okay.
So then I just had lower walls.
Very spacious.
Inside, I wanted to make a throne, but I didn't have enough time.
It worked.
So I put the lava in there as a light source, and you have like the water sources here as well.
I like it very.
And these corner, I would also have done these corner rooms like special rooms with different things in them.
Okay.
But yeah.
I like it. We will say you were the first person to do the flags. Lights came in and I'm not too sure if Lights had that idea in mind, but I'm sure we'll find out in a little while when we join Lights. But I'm liking this. It's very, very nice.
Yeah. So I tried to use the last 10 minutes to just put details everywhere.
Yeah, I like the glowstone.
Yeah,
I like the glowstone around the base.
The water coming out.
And I also want to see if they're still here, because I took the fish we got it as food and just threw them in here to have fish details.
Oh, really?
Like there's fish in the water. Yeah, I did, but I don't think if they are still here, if they despawned.
Well,
but I did go around and throw them in there, just to have like fish in the water.
I like it.
Swimming around.
One thing I will say is, how can you get up to the roof? Or is that not intentional?
That's not intentional.
Okay.
But it might have come to mind if I had more time and made the roof higher, so I could make a staircase inside. But now it's a little bit too low.
Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you, Mini Muse. You
no problem.
You did win some bonus points with your flags, I will say.
Yeah, the flags were definitely unique, and I like the design of them. And Rob made a good point. Matt was like, "I like the flags, but I wish they were going in different directions." And Rob was like, "What about the wind?"
Yeah, exactly.
That did happen.
Yeah, and then it makes sense.
Yeah, I was about to put the last ones here in a different direction, but then thought about the wind. So
I don't know how it would have looked with. You start off with 1 flag, and then you decided to go for 4. Was you at one point? Was you only going to have 1, or?
I only thought about 1, but then I thought about like the basic sandcastle type you build at the beach.
Yeah.
You often put like a flag in each tower.
Absolutely right.
Very true.
Absolutely right.
Hello.
Hello. Am I dead again?
I would like to say flags were always the intention.
Okay. Noted.
There was a reason I requested for wool to be added, and that was purely for flags.
Oh, okay. So
I like the bridge, and also I like that you use birch wood because it matches with the sand.
Yes,
yeah, that was the idea. I didn't want it to look
and if,
off of the colour palette.
If you were to take a look to your left, you would see why why wood matters, why wood colour matters. If you would take a little look over to your neighbour, you would see why wood matters. Right, okay, let's head in here, lights. Okay.
Right, so there's not much going on. It was more of an exterior build. But these two.
Can we get a mic mute somewhere? Who's? No.
What's that?
Can we get someone moved out? Who's making the noise?
Yeah.
It's Muffin, but he's not able to mute his mic.
That's fine.
I'll move him over. I should move you over for a second.
Yeah, I've dragged him out. Okay.
I really like these towers at the top.
Yeah, these were inspired. They were inspired mildly by the pier in my town because it has 2 towers like that on the back of it.
Okay.
It's really
So that's where the inspiration for that came from.
Yeah.
And also I like the walls which divide these blocks. Up here, like this. 1 wall on each.
Was it always your?
Yeah, I thought terrace by themselves were very basic.
Was it always your intention to have an open roof?
Yeah, I mean convertible castles were the rage. Ask any medieval king.
Okay.
One thing we were taking note of is these fences here. It's very easy to hit your head.
Yeah.
It's not very spacious.
That's one thing that if you was to take a little wander over to my mansion, you would see that the walls are about 4 blocks high. Because I think it makes you look richer when you have larger ceilings.
But you have the largest ceiling in the world here, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
Very true. It'll get quite. If I was a king, and I was given this castle, it might get cold. And
there's literal lava. It will not get cold.
Okay.
I'm also not sure if I like the idea of chest bumping lanterns as I walk in.
What? Okay.
It has its flaws.
Well,
but no, the design's nice and the layout's nice. So I feel like if this was on a bigger scale, it'd look very.
And also
nice.
a moat.
Yes, and
Yeah,
I do like how
drawbridge.
your sand all matches. I like that. That's
Colour
one thing
scheme,
that
the colour
we haven't
scheme.
seen.
Yeah, the color scheme is great.
Mainly looking at Danny's. I think you've got some extra points because if you look here, which is quite nice, you turn around, you see Danny's. I think that's worked out in your favour. I also do like number 1 baby driver.
I did not put that there. That was Danny.
Oh.
When I put my name down, he stuck that on.
Danny's sniping us because we took the mick out of his base, I think. Thanks for the 3 arrows, buddy. Okay.
Ow.
Oh bloody hell! Jesus Christ!
There was 2 of them, but some little shit shot him. They are getting back afterwards. Right, let me open the doors.
So for entrance, it's Bakar wins the entrance.
I mean, yeah.
Let's go in. You've got your 2 main objectives: blackjack and hookers. That's obviously what you need. So
Is that what the alpacas here as well?
Yeah, he's a hooker. Right, he's come through here. You notice this sign as well. I'm not going to read it out for you, but if you notice that sign, you know what it means.
We have a winner.
There's just the I don't know, this is the front room, dining room / kitchen / gambling area / sandcastle.
Baby making facility.
Then, we go for the back here. This was supposed to be 2 little pond things here, but didn't have enough time. I thought it'd make a perfect metaphor about how global warming is taking over and we're losing water. So to the right is what we used to be like. No, to the left is what we are like now. There's fuck all left. And then this yellow carpet, I just thought I'd fucking use it because I got it but never used it. And then, yeah, that's pretty much fucking it. I ran out of time after that.
Okay, well, thanks, Carl.
And there's some lamps around here as well, so I'm put them.
Can I just ask how much of this was built on sand for the sandcastle?
Well, I didn't realise it was a sandcastle competition. I thought it was a build competition. I wondered why there was a lot of sand in my chest, but I just thought I'd ignore that.
Turned it all into glass.
That's what I was trying to do. There's no coal.
Oh, right. Okay. Well.
Okay. Well, thank you, Carl.
Thank you very much.
I'll take my my winnings in cash, please.
We will.
You're gonna be waiting a while for those.
we will be jumping into a different call to discuss who's the winner. So we'll be back in due course. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So who are we putting in third? Do you want to go through?
I would say Panda.
You think Panda in third?
Yeah.
I think.
To be fair, yeah, I agree. I think Panda in third, maybe. What?
Panda in third.
Only because, you know. Well, actually, first of all, should we start off with first place? Probably makes more sense, right?
Lights for me.
Yeah.
I'm stuck between Mini-Muse or Lights, to be honest.
Yeah, it's definitely between
I'm
Mini
very
and Lights.
torn.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else. It's hard. It's
So whoever doesn't get first gets second.
What was the competition?
Right. So the
what
winning
was the
team
exact
castle.
wording of the competition?
Style, creativity, uniqueness, and resourcefulness.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, we're looking at Mini-Muse, who's done a lot more with what she was given in terms of there's glow. Oh no, well then he's got glowstone in the wall. It's tough because they're both very similar.
But I like Lights' details. Like if you look at this tower with the orange, it's not just like flat.
Yeah, I like it. It is nice.
I'm gonna say Lights.
It does annoy me that there's no roof. I'm not gonna lie. It annoys me that there's no roof and that there's.
I like that though.
It does look like a castle you would see by the beach, you know.
Everyone else has got a roof.
It is unique to.
So it's
unique.
unique.
It is unique, to be honest. Yeah. And then we've got. So who are we putting first and second out of Lights and Mini? Whoever's not first comes second. So.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you guys now.
Yeah, so I reckon Panda in third, because unfortunately, if Danny didn't make his floating,
Are we not doing?
If Danny had more time, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Danny's is really
Yeah,
good because I love the throne room. I love that whole throne room, but I can't get past A, the no entrance, B, floating's not for me personally, and C, the dirt, stone, sand looks odd.
I feel like if we had given it like an hour, let's say, I feel like Danny probably would have taken it just about, or it would have been a lot closer. But
We can extend the time for the next build.
No,
Yeah,
I like
I
the
feel
half
like-
hour. I like it because it means you got to be quick with your.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
Because it's impressive if you look at the two.
Yeah, exactly.
of what
Yeah.
Some people built compared. Yeah.
So in third place, are we all going to agree with Panda?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go agree with Panda. Oh, Rob, can you TP? Can someone TP Dan? So that means in well, it's a toss-up between these two, isn't it? Lights and Mini-Muse, whoever's first or second. I mean, you've got style, creativity, uniqueness, and resourcefulness. Both of them have used the same blocks. As in, like, there's... Lights' drawbridge, I do really like, as opposed to Mini's entrance.
Because Lights looks more like a castle.
It does. You're absolutely not wrong. The back bit's really...
But then
Better color scheme.
Sandcastle.
The moat's a bit tidier.
If you was to take the moat that Mini-Muse made and the inside, if you were to take the castles from Lights and the moat and the drawbridge and blend them together, it'd be really cool. Yeah, Mini-Muse's entrance for me personally is a bit.
And Lights has used wood more, which is quite resourceful.
I think because it was Sandcastle, I have to admit, I think Lights is a better sand castle. If it was like for design and build quality, then definitely Mini-Muse.
Yeah.
But for the fact that it is a castle, I have to say that Lights does have much more of the castle resemblance, and for that, I feel like he, for the sake of the competition, should take first place. I think the runners-up should get stuff anyway, but for sure, Lights for the sand castle, he does take the win in for me.
All right, so we got it.
Okay, well,
Lights, Mini, Panda.
Are we all agreeing with that?
Lights.
Yep.
Lights first, Mini second, Panda. Okay, so
I'm there. Shut.
can someone shut that damn dog up? or mute your mic.
Right, I'll mute mic.
Right.
Yeah, or you're gonna get the Tiger King put a fucking bullet between their eyes.
Right. Let's. Okay. So,
Right, just shut now.
George, you want to do the honors?
Okay, I'll announce third. Rob can do second, and
That's
Matt can do
nice.
first. So in third place, we have. Can I get a drum roll? Panda.
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 Yay.
The reason why is because we liked the symmetrical and the moat around it, the kind of symmetricalness that you had at the beginning, but you did unfortunately lose that symmetrical bit towards the end.
It was a nice build. If it was on a bigger scale and it's a bit more symmetrical, it'd be nice. And then I think with the lack of the entrance was a bit of a gripe of ours. But we did like the carpet over the glowstone. That was a nice touch. And I think you were actually the first person to do that.
You were, yeah.
Before Danny.
Oh,
Yeah.
How's that? Carl's getting eaten by a spider.
Get that spider out of here.
Okay, so Rob, do you want to announce second place?
Sure. Drum roll, please. So second place goes to Mini-Muse.
Yay.
Who's now changed skin for the 90th time.
We will say it was very, very, very close.
And that does mean, in first place, Lights, please step up to your podium. Carl, please leave. Carl's trying. All right, okay.
He's gonna muscle his way into first place.
There's the.
And Lights, as you're the winner, you get to bury everyone in sand.
Yes.
Oh
you get
yeah,
the
my
honours.
dream.
My
You
dream.
get the honours of burying everyone in sand. So if everyone wants to come over to the bridge, we are going to
Well,
put you into the execution chamber.
Guys, I can explain.
Lights, if
me
you
up.
want to step up top.
Wait, what is Muffin's skin?
Lights, I know you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. I know. Your precious soul inside.
It's a fish, man.
Don't ruin your innocence. No! No!
Time to meet my
Freedom!
Someone
Go, Taddy, go.
You won't take me alive.
This has its flaws. I can't
No.
get to the middle.
Yeah, I've
next
Mini-Muse.
No.
Still alive.
Mini-Muse.
Fuck.
Keep on,
Still alive.
Mini-Muse.
No!
No.
Good night.
No. Get away. Why didn't I have any rockets for this?
Help me.
No!
Okay. Right, Danny did not make it away. Okay, so
Goodbye, cruel world.